Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Hollywood underscore 1111 Tarot. How is everybody doing today? Well, I hope. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've already saged my cards and meditated. Gonna go ahead and tap into the energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine on their journey through life. That's what I was getting this morning in my meditation. Is the word journey, came up in my out of my spirit. Journey. A lot of people don't realize that that life is a journey, and so many people are just living, just living day to day to get their bills paid, to make sure they have a roof over their head, and that's really about the extent of it. Then you have a lot of people who are definitely striving for more, and for those, what I'm saying, that are striving for more, I do want to say, as I am one of those people as well, I am learning through my journey, because this is my journey, and that's one of the things that people need to realize. Life is a journey. And when you do realize that life is a journey, you will definitely start to look at it differently when you have to go through different tests or trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? When you have issues that come about or problems in your life, you know what I'm saying? When you realize that your life is your journey. I just really quick, because I'm the type of person where I'm a word person. I really like to be able to understand words, and especially the words that I'm using. And then sometimes I just like to get just a good old definition of the word, I put I put in journey, and this phone gonna come up with the daggone band. Like, you gonna come up with the band first instead of the actual meaning of it. Journey, an act of traveling from one place to another. And that is life. Life is always moving. Life is always moving. I mean, like, you can even take the example of a loved one passing along. A loved one has transitioned over, and they are no longer here with us physically. When that happens, what do a person still have to do? Some people still have to get up. Some people may be able to get like a week off for bereavement, okay? But then after that, you got to get up, you got to go back to work. Whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? You can't just wallow in this part of the journey of your life. Life is gonna continue, and you have to continue with it. And so it's forever moving. Travel. I mean, just curious. I'm just breaking down words for right now. Travel. Why do they pull up everything first but the definition? I don't understand this. This is Google. travel, make a journey. So it just like flipped it. A journey is, you know, just doing a lot of traveling through here to here, place to place. As is life. Life is a journey where you're traveling through life, different things, different situations. And then travel is you make a journey. It's typically of some length or broad. So as you go through life, okay, you will understand that it is a journey, and it will probably help you to deal with things better. To deal with things better when difficult situations come about. And it's not even with difficult situations. Sometimes you really want to step out and do something that you've never done before. You want to make impression in this earth, an imprint in this earth, in your life, in the life of your children, your family. And so you venture off and you do something that you would normally never do, never done before, may even be not smiled upon by others, you know, be looked at, you know, cross-eyed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People, oh, that, you know, that dream is too far-fetched, you know. But when you learn still how to maneuver through your journey in life, through those circumstances, by realizing that your life is a journey. And it can be a joyful journey. But this is one of those journeys, love. Love is a journey. Love is part of life. It's part of the journey. So I'm just going to tap in. I don't know what that was, my little spiel, I guess. I'm just going to tap into the energies right now of the collective. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Just see if there's anything that's, that pops out that maybe can be the answer to how you think somebody is feeling right now. Possibly what they may be thinking right now. And I would really start paying attention to these months when they pop out. February. I know that's my birthday month. November. That's my sister's birthday month. A wedding is going to be taking place in this month, I know. And a birthday, I know. Yeah, so I mean, February, November, you know, maybe somebody got something coming up, you know, or maybe something will be coming up. I usually, when these fall out, I usually just like to, you know, just kind of like mark it down somewhere, like maybe mark it on my calendar or whatever. You know, this is a month of great things. You know what I'm saying? That going ahead and manifesting and speaking it. These may be two very special months. Whatever comes about in this month, in the month of February and November, is a part of your journey. And it was meant to be, more than likely. No communication. I'm feeling like there is not a whole lot of communication right now between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Not a lot of communication. Somebody can't sleep. They probably can't sleep because there is no communication. And somebody's wondering why, or, you know, probably more than likely wondering why. But it could be many reasons. No need for nobody to jump to conclusions, speculate. Just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Take the time to meditate, pray, go within, seek, search self, do some self-examination, you know what I'm saying? Some introspection, you know? Put it back on you, because the main focus is you, not this connection. Now, it's focus, but not the main focus. I'm so tired of this, with this baby stuff. Maybe this baby, if there's a baby coming, yes, the baby is coming. Maybe there's a, oh my goodness. No, them two cards did not, what? Okay, you know what? All right, I'm done with these cards. These two cards fell out at the same time. Why do these cards keep coming out? Somebody pregnant. Somebody is pregnant. And I am feeling like this pregnant and this baby, that's gonna cause some major, that's gonna be something to deal with. That's gonna be something to deal with. That's getting ready to bring some things to the surface. The connection has now deepened. Look, the plot has now thickened. Because that's a forever connection right there. Forever. Yes. Maybe you all been asking, are you pregnant? Yes. Will you get pregnant? Yes. Will that thing that you have been praying about and meditating on, will it happen? Yes. Yes, it's probably going to happen in February and November. Is it possible that there will continue to be no communication? Yes, it's possible. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do it. I'll start off with the mixed emotions. I'm gonna do a quick tap in of both masculine and feminine. I know usually I just do one at a time. I ordered me some more cards and a card holder, and I can't wait to get it because I'm starting to get a collection here. Eventually I will get a better setup. That's why I got this thing right here for my legs, because I'm kind of like sitting in the squat. And I ain't want to give y'all all of my legs. And all in between my legs and stuff. You know, some people freaky, honey. They be like, oh, she got them legs out. I'm not trying to entice nobody. Because this is a whole lot of chocolate. Look at that. Now, I actually lost weight. Still. I don't need to see all that down there. I got on shorts, but short. Because I'm at home, I can do what I want. Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. What is the current emotional energy for the Divine Masculine? What's going on with the boo-boo? What's going on with the boo-boos? Divine Masculine. That's too many cards, Spirit. That's too many cards, Spirit. Just give me one or two. Boy, oh boy, I feel you. The Divine Masculine is going through it, y'all. You may not know it. You may not be able to see it. But you can probably feel it. I mean, the no communication card came out. You know what I'm saying? Usually, you know, a lot of times when that's going on, and I'm hearing when that's going on is things, it's other things that they have to focus on. And they've been just in such an energy where they just, it's a lot of stress, a lot of low vibrations for the Divine Masculine. And then you got the Divine Feminine. She is usually, her energy lately is definitely not low like this. Divine Feminine is more in a higher vibration. And Divine Feminine, you got to stay there. You got to stay there. You got to do whatever it takes to stay in that high vibration. Because if not, you will be consumed with this low vibration, and that's because you might be giving it too much focus. This is a divine connection, but it's not the main focus right now. So, but the Divine Masculine, it's feeling inadequate, incompetent, ill-equipped, worthless. And the reason why the Divine Masculine is more than likely feeling this way is because they are trying to maneuver through this journey in life with too much physical control. They're not yielding to the journey. They're not yielding to spirit. They're not using their God-given intuition. They're not going within because they're too busy dealing with what's on the outside. And they dragging all of this pressure, dragging it. And because it's such a low vibration, it's not exactly yielding the fruit that all of that physical work that they're doing is you know, excuse me, I'm getting, it's not yielding the fruit, you know what I'm saying, that all of that physical work that they're doing, that they're looking for. Faith is definitely an action word. You are supposed to move about in the earth realm as a natural being to do whatever you can to help yourself. But you're doing all of the work on the outside. There's no spiritual work being done on the inside. And that's where the strength is going to come from. That's where the wisdom is going to come from. That's where the understanding and the knowledge is going to come from when you go within yourself. And you do a self-assessment. And you say, what is it right now in my life that's not working? And why? It's not always something that you're doing, Divine Masculine. You could be doing everything right. You probably are doing everything right. And that's the reason why you're starting to feel incompetent, because you're doing everything right. That's why you're starting to feel a little ill-equipped, because you know that you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And this is just, it's a constant uphill battle. And it's making you angry. You're getting angry now. Now you're getting angry because you don't really understand the journey. But you're not really trying to either. The Divine Masculine, you have to yield to the journey, or else you're going to keep feeling inadequate and angry. Bottom of the deck, ashamed. Because you have not come through like you said you would. Divine Feminine, y'all got to pray for these masculines. Masculine, you got to do some self-seeking. You have got to come out of this vibration. You guys have been in such a low vibration. I don't know how many men are into tarot cards, readings, and I know, well, I just feel like, just from looking at in the community and looking at comments and stuff like that, most of the people are women. Shuffle, because I want to see if I can shuffle up a different energy. But what comes out is what it is. So right now the Divine Masculine is feeling inadequate. He's feeling angry. He's doing everything that he could possibly do. Masculine, you are doing everything that you know how to do. Now this one I was getting ready to pull out for the feminine. I'm just doing some of the short card reads. I don't have enough room. So the Divine Feminine is feeling heartbroken, sorrowful. I mean grief. Heartbroken. What other kind of energy is Divine Feminine going through? Ooh. We're gonna have to get this all the way together. Divine Feminine. Yeah. So the Divine Feminine, she's feeling. Some of you may be in a spirit where you feeling heartbroken. I mean, you letting this connection break your heart. There's a lot of crying going on. But you know what? I'm hearing spirit say crying is not bad either. Crying is a cleansing. I feel bad for people when they were a kid and they weren't allowed to cry. Now, my kids, they would cry, and sometimes they would be crying because they couldn't have something or something like that. That type of hooping and howling I wasn't going to, tolerate for long. I let them do it a little bit, but after that, like, okay, that's enough of that. Okay? You didn't get out enough. That's enough. Crying is cleansing. A lot of times crying is associated with feeling bad or sad. That is not true, and I think we all know that. Crying is a relief. People have cried tears of relief, tears of joy. So if you are in an energy feminine where you are crying, I would rather for it to be more of a cleansing, which, and I mean, even if it's coming through grief, even if it's coming through your heart being broken or feeling sorrowful, the main thing is you are getting it out. It is a cleansing. So there may be grief, but with grief comes cleansing. And you're exhausted. Not only are you feeling heartbroken, but you're feeling exhausted with the connection. Feeling drained. It's like, this is just too much energy right now. I mean, it's just too much energy. So, even though this right here, this energy is catapulting you, it's pushing you into a direction where you are feeling inspired. It says moved, stimulated, challenged. This is the energy that the feminine has been in. She may be feeling some kind of way. She may be feeling these emotional feelings or whatever, but she is not allowing it to stop her. My cat just busted the door. I can't close him out. You better not come over here starting no mess. I can't close the door all the way. I don't know why. Because he will come in here and start messing with stuff. Next, he almost knocked this whole thing down yesterday. I was like, oh no, you gotta go. But even with the emotional feelings, feminine, that you're having, you are allowing it to inspire you. Some of you may be inspired to, again, just do something you've never done. Go somewhere you've never been. Focus on your talents. Focus on your gifts. Because remember, I told you this connection is not the main focus at this time. But it is a part of your journey. It is something that you are going through. But there is a way to maneuver or handle these things when you're going through it. And a lot of it has to do with putting the attention back on yourself. Get inspired. Write that book that you always wanted to write. That movie script. I like writing movie scripts. I've only written one, but I've written a couple plays. But I like to write. I haven't been doing that. Be inspired by this part in your journey. The feminine is also in the energy of feeling peaceful. She's at peace. This came out the other day, but I think I was just doing a collective. But still, this is definitely the energy of the divine feminine. I don't know if y'all can hear my TV in the background, because in the living room I got Les Brown playing. No, my cat keep busting in here. Okay, so the divine feminine is also in a place of feeling serene. She's getting herself centered. You're getting yourself centered, divine feminine. Still, even though it is time to be centered, this is the time to center yourself, to get yourself in a serene place, a serene state of mind, a centered state of mind. So that you can walk through this journey in a state of peace, in a peaceful mind, being inspired. So those cards came out. I don't want to pull out no more for masculine, because it just seemed like his energy just is kind of low right now. So we're going to pull out some oracle cards for the masculine, because we're going to get these masculines through prayer, through encouragement. You know what I'm saying? If you are in communication, because earlier the cards came out no communication. Your very own vibration. I'm going to move the feminines over to the side right here, right now. Your very own vibration can travel through energy and spark the masculine vibration. Because a lot of times the masculine, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the twin flames, maybe soulmates, they mirror each other. A lot of times they don't know it. The reason being is a lot of times there is no communication. Or very little. You come over here, I swear to you, you are not going to be happy. Don't even think about it. Unless you're going to come over here and lay down and be still. I'm convinced that my cat understands me. But sometimes he just flat out don't listen. But we're still getting to know each other. But we catching on fast. He catching on quick. Feel like he been here a long time already. Little butt. Alright, let me get us another little shuffle. Masculine. Spirit. Why is the masculine in this inadequate and angry energy? Why is he feeling incompetent? What does he need to do to bring that energy up, to get out of that? Okay, hold on, y'all. Because I can already tell we're finna have some problems. Sorry about this. That's why I tried to close his butt out. And for some reason, my door don't... No, because you think that's what you about to do, baby. You ain't. You sure ain't. Because you don't know how to act yet. Where you like to be at. Sorry about that, y'all. And my alarm just went off. I don't know. I'm here all the time. I got to go to work. Alright, but let's just really masculine spirit. What's going on with the masculine with this inadequateness? What is he doing? What does he need to do to come out of this energy? Three of those fell out. Yep. We back to this again. Bottom of the deck. Masculine. Masculine. Spirit is telling you to look towards heaven. Look to the light. Look to the brighter side of things. Look to those things that make you feel peacefulness. Look to those things that make you feel happy. Look to those things that give you pleasure. Because it's going to give you hope. You got to have hope. You can't give up and yield to this inadequate energy and this angry energy. Wow, look at this. And I just looked at the card. I seen them when they all pulled out. You have got to get positive so you can move forward. You got to get in some positive energy. Positive movement forward. You look to the light, masculine. You look to the light. Go within. Pull on your strength from the universe. Keep that hope alive. This is what's going to guarantee you some positive movement forward. Look at that. Riding off into the sunset in peace. Seeking. Even in this picture, it looks like he's still seeking. It's time for you to do some self-searching. Look to the light. Look to the universe. Look to the heaven. Look to God. You got to keep that hope alive. You can't let this energy right here take you out, masculine. You can't let it in. You can't let it hinder you no more. This is like a lot of weight being drugged. You moving, but woo. I'm about to tear that car. The bumper off that car. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it, because at the end of the day, again, that's when that victory, that real victory and that real success is going to come. When you do that inner work. I know, I feel like a broken record. I really do. Because I feel like I have to say this in almost every reading. You will have victory and success. You just got to do the inner work. You got to do the shadow work, the inner work. I didn't realize how much time I would have ran out so fast. All right, and then the divine feminine. Spirit, what would you say to the divine feminine? Divine masculine, get you some soft type music, whatever kind of music that you like. And I ain't talking about no hardcore, music. I ain't talking about like no hardcore, low vibrational music and stuff like rapping. I mean, I don't even believe I have an audience that would be interested in nothing like that. But if so, I'm talking about music that it's like has positivity or just like a good vibe to it, or and get you somewhere and just figure it out. Put a plan together. What do we have for the feminine spirit? What do we have for the feminine? That came back out for on the bottom just now for the victory and success, honey. Look. It's definitely on the minds of the masculine and the feminine, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? It should be, because there are so many things that this world and this earth has to offer. Masculine got 3. Give me one more for I'll take those 2. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on with the feminine. She's going through a lot of emotions, but mainly what's on the feminine mind is harmony. She is definitely choosing to stand her ground, stand up for herself, stand up, you know, for her. I don't know which one came out first, but then you got triumph, and then rejoice and celebration. See, the feminine energy is so amazing. I mean, like, even with the natural feelings of feeling grief and, you know, heartbroken even, and probably crying, and just, you know, just exhausted with the process of the connection, because this connection is, you know, this is a divine connection. I don't think a lot of people really understand what that is, because a lot of people, I mean, there are a lot of people that are maybe in their divine connection. They are in their divine connection, you know, and that is beautiful. And there are a lot of people who are not in their divine connection, but they are in connections, but it may not be their divine connection. It may be a karmic connection. Karmic connections are allowed to be together, for one, because people have the freedom to make their own decisions. Okay, people have the freedom to put themselves in situations that they probably really shouldn't be in, and then, you know, the universe will allow it, because then there's going to be a lesson learned out of it. And so the feminine right now is in you know, an energy of just one harmony, you know. Harmony with the masculine, harmony with herself, harmony with the world. And she is choosing to have to stand up for her, you know, herself, as far as her emotional balance. And, you know, some feminists are standing up and saying, okay, you know what, let me just pull back, let me withdraw my energy, because ultimately I have to do what's best for me. You got to do what's best for you, feminine. Okay? And that's fine. Because you have goals and dreams too, to be triumphant and victorious in your journey. Because you want to also be able to rejoice and celebrate in your victories, your accomplishments, your goals that you have accomplished, your things in life that you've meditated and prayed on and worked towards, and you finally get to sit and celebrate. You are working towards something too. So, and I really love that energy. The masculine is going to need that, because the masculine is in a low vibration right now, and, you know, only thing we can do at this point is to try to encourage him. If we are in communication, encourage him that way. If you're not in communication, then you want to make sure that you are doing the self-work, and then you are radiating that energy towards your divine masculine. At the bottom of the deck, is got emotional loss. That came out a few times too for the feminine. Some type of emotional loss that you might be going through or feeling. Just realize that whatever that might be, it is a part of the journey. And it is something that you may be in grief about, heartbroken about, but allow it to inspire you. Because one thing about life's journey is it will go on. It will continue no matter what. And the card after that was partnership and alliance. Hopefully, even with this channel, this is like a partnership between people who may be a million miles away from each other, but somehow has found yourselves on the same journey as others. This is where the light work comes in. Let you know that you are not alone. And even if, you're not saying that you have to watch tarot videos every day, but even if you just watch this one, hopefully you have all, masculine and feminine, been inspired. This is like an energetic, virtual, spiritual, my arm extended to your arm kind of a thing, like you are not alone. And I'm going to go ahead. I know I usually try to pull out some tarot, but I actually really don't have time. Hopefully this was enough. I will come back, probably later on tonight or tomorrow again, and I'll pull some tarot. But I think that this is the energy right now that is going on, and so then you know how to pray for your masculine. You know how to maybe encourage your masculine. Masculines, you need to know that you need to look to the light. You need to go within. You know what I'm saying? Stop focusing on what's so much what's going on in the physical, because I know it's going on. Because right now all it's doing is causing you a bunch of physical stress and even mental stress. You gotta get that hope back. You gotta keep hope alive. Make sure you keep hope alive. If you is going through that, if you keep hope alive, if you are doing that, masculine, if you are looking to the light and you are keeping hope alive, then this is good, positive movement forward. Okay. You got to stay in, okay, you got to, maybe, you constantly having to pull yourself towards that energy so that you can stop feeling angry all the time. That will be helpful for you. Feminine, you just go ahead and even though you may cry, even though you might even be exhausted with your journey, part of the journey and the connection, may not be no communication, still stay inspired, still find ways to give yourself peace. You know what I'm saying? If that means releasing stuff, then do what you got to do, because ultimately harmony is what is needed. Okay? And you can stand your ground. You can stand up for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because you too intend on being triumphant and rejoicing and celebrating. So all is well. I still feel like all is well is just a part of the journey, and that's what I woke up. That's what I have for you today, is allow the journey, accept the journey, and whenever you can, enjoy the journey. Okay? That is all I got right now. I got to go, y'all. Peace out, Miss Hollywood _1111 Tarot. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, share. If you want to turn on the notifications when I do readings, that would be wonderful. It will help grow the channel. And I just want to say peace, love, and stay strong.